fourth stump line, get it to drift into mid lane off Mohammad Rizwan.
No run. One.
Well, he'll just rotate the strike, feed it to Mohammad Atiq.
He has dominated tonight, Ahmed. Out of 48, 41 runs have been scored by Mohammad Atiq. It shows his class.
Oh, he's played a big innings for sure.
Oh, no run.
Slower one this time. Fahad Tariq. Oh, that could have been a run out with a direct hit, but he's made it.
All good, all good.
Played towards the point. A quick run has been taken. It will be an interesting to see whether he has made it. Brilliant, brilliant cricket, I would say, dragging the bat and making sure he crosses that line before the bails are dislodged.
Yeah, a direct hit would have had him in trouble. Other than that, was in safely. Discussions being had between Fahad Tariq Butt and the captain. What is their next move? Who do they turn to? They need to keep them at 95 to go into the final, Rasasi. They're running out of time. They're running out of runs. Inside edge. Fine leg is giving chase. He will pull it in, Faisal Amin. But they will pick up an easy 250 up for Cool Boys. 51 for 1 at the end of 5 overs. And with this match set up to a thrilling finale, I'll hand it over to Mudassir Ali and Azhar Khan to take you through.
They started off well here, Cool Boys, and they changed the voice. As joins me is Asghar Khan. Looking good, Asghar, at this time. Cool Boys, they just need 45 runs to manage in 5 overs. Forget about that 137 mark. You need 96 to qualify.
Yeah, that is more important than winning this game, is to reaching the final. So they must have done all the calculation. Right now, they don't need to do anything silly. Just keep it simple, knock it around, one boundary, an over will do it for them.
They need wickets here. Would love to see Rashid himself coming and bowl a couple of overs. Flighted delivery on the off stump, trying to heave over mid-wicket, just a single.
It's all about wickets now for Rasasi and for Cool Boys. They don't want to lose a couple of wickets and throw the cat amongst the pigeon, get into a panic state.
And the cat has arrived in the comm box. Where are the pigeons?
She's looking after them. This has gone up in the air. Rizwan taking a chance. Long off settles. Oh my words. That one is gone down. Oh, Rasasi fielding is letting them down one more time.
Young man, what have you done? Earlier you have fumbled and gave away an easy 4. Change the fielder. He's feeling that pressure of big match. An easy chance. It was miles up in the air. Nicely settling down. And at the last moment, just misjudging, survives. The captain, Mohammad Rizwan, moves to 9 of, I beg your pardon, for 10 of 9 deliveries.
Beautifully balled this time. Deceived him. Usman Munir said to himself, come on, you miss, I hit, bowling straight.
That was all needed. There was no support from the fielders. I would say an important runner ball inning by Rizwan, giving that company to Atiq. Sensible knock. Walks back, runner ball 10. Clean ball by Usman. 54 for 2.
Very important phase of the game coming out with Zaman Atari walking in next and Atiq, and then followed by Hamid Nawaz. These three are key to finishing this game off. Zaman Attari walks in and he's at a very good tournament. Good all-round cricketer, average of 36, strike rate of 200, and he's an important member of this success for Cool Boys so far.
Man in form walks in to give company to yet another man in form in this inning, particularly Mohammad Atiq. 43 of 22 deliveries, still 42 runs needed for them. Of 27 deliveries, couple of wickets. Rasasi are back in the business.
Yes. Flighted, he goes first ball, extra cover. This is one of his favorite shots. There he goes to the dugout, and Rizwan is caught it outside with great delight. What a shot from Attari, first one.
A flighted delivery, you made the mistake. Full advantage taken by Attari. Look at that swing. Ball going towards the deep extra cover, and well judged catch taken by Rizwan. This time on the back foot towards mid wicket, just a single. Clearly shows the touch he is in, particularly in this tournament. Zaman Attari scored bulk of runs for this team.
Yeah, when you're in form, you're mentally very, very positive and clear in his head. First ball, there was no hesitation to oblige that one, hitting it for 6. And then this time, Atiq is also looking to give himself room. The fielder comes around. They will pick up only one.
So with that single, over number 6 comes to an end, 62 for 2. And most runs in the tournament of Division 2, Syed Maqsood leading 235. Adnan Khan at 226. Bulk of the runs have been scored for Rasasi by these two openers. Zaman Attari following up them closely, 191. Shahrukh Hameen 190, and Lovepreet Bajwa, two young batters in the top 5.
Excellent performance by these guys, and that's why they are playing tonight. It's a absolute thriller of a game developing, with Cool Boys slightly ahead, but they don't want to lose any wickets from here onwards.
One.
A bit slower in the air, played towards the deep mid wicket. Are they going for that second run? No, just a single. Nice work done by Abdul Hafiz Afridi. And with his stand, can you tell me? There was a player in the 90s, an Indian opener. He reminds me of him. The elbow coming out.
Is it Navjot Singh Sidhu?
Yes, you are 10 out of 10 for Asghar Khan. This kid has watched many matches in 90s.
Catch him.
For me, he's a kid.
I would like to believe so. Meanwhile, Zaman Attari has hit another great shot off the back foot. One thing I'll tell you, Mudassar Bhai, that I have played with Zaman Attari for quite some time, and he likes the spin. He's a terrific player of spin. You can see the example over there. I would have liked to bring Hafiz Afridi in against him, man, because against the medium pacer, he might go for a big shot, and Afridi is experienced bowler.
One में. आराम से.
See, each over is important. The third over
Well bowled,
should have
Harshit.
been given to Harshit. Faisal went for runs, 2 overs, 30 they were. At that point of time, you need to get your spinners. He missed the trick. Full advantage taken by Mohammad Atiq. One big hit away from his 50, and one bounce. Poor fielding continues for Rasasi. They're cruising towards that 96 mark. Cool Boys.
That is a great shot from Atiq, going straight down the ground once again. Tonight he's been really, really proactive. I have seen some very good knocks from Atiq in the past, but tonight his intent is really, really positive.
Shuffling across and play towards the mid wicket. With that single, brilliant 50 comes up for Mohammad Atiq.
Absolutely, Mudassar Bhai. This is one of the most meaningful half centuries from Mohammad Atiq, especially in a big game, in a knockout game. He produced all the quality.
Go run. Well
And he doesn't know that he has reached to that milestone, playing for his team. 7 gone, 73 for 2.
इधर है ना तो इधर वो इधर रहेगा मुझी मुझी शॉट फाइन हो जा मैं आ रहा हूं फाइन हां तू फाइन आ रहा है वेट कर उधर ही जा तू इधर आ जा राइट हैंड ओवर उसे एक्स्ट्रा ले रहे हैं
Comes in Rashid. Not the Rashid Khan of Afghanistan. He is Muhammad Rashid.
Mohammad Rashid, a dear friend, a terrific guy, and he likes to take a little bit of gamble. And right now he will be thinking, oh, come on, few runs to go. I'll flight the ball up and try to pick up a wicket. Either I go for runs, I don't mind.
I think it's too late for him. Should have come and bowl earlier. There's a purchase for spinners. He missed the trick. 5 wickets, 8.14 economy. Stepping down and nicely pushed towards the long off. This inning is not about the hard hitting. It was all about the timing. It clearly shows whether it's T20 or T10 or 50 overs. You need to have your basics right.
Absolutely. If you have the basics right, and this one is hit hard off the back foot. Atari, I told you, he's a terrific player of the spin, and he goes over long off. That was dragged down. He waited for it. Look at the smile. He's bringing Cool Boys home.
almost
Shorter delivery on the back foot, slapped by Zaman Attari. Look at that, with ease, clearing that long off fielder. 16 away.
catch it
Another one off the back foot. This time, another 6. Oh, my words.
इधर रहना तू मेरे लिए
Cool Boys are almost home of qualifying, and then it begs a big question to you, Mudassar Bhai. Can they win this game? Overhaul the total of 136. The way these two are going, it looks a possibility.
15 deliveries, all they need is 51 runs. You never know when Zaman Attari is out in the middle. They need 10 runs to qualify. The first target is to reach 96. A flighted delivery, a hat-trick of sixes from Zaman Attari.
And that brings inches close for Cool Boys to qualify in the final. Look at the dugout. Look at the jubilation. Lots of fist pumps going on, like in Australian way, and Rizwan is pumped.
I like that passion in the dugout. Excited. They know they are in the final. 4 in a row for Zaman Attari.
My word, Zaman Attari has
टारगेट पूरा हो गया
what he has had in the evening dinner or something. What he has eaten. He came in. Has had in the evening dinner or something. What he has eaten. He came in. Qualifies Cool Boys into.
They're pumped up here, Cool Boys. Match referee trying to settle them down. Let them enjoy. They made to the finals. 104 for 2, 8 gone. 31 have been scored in the previous over. 42 for Zaman Attari of just 10 deliveries.
Look at the replay. That's the first one off the back foot over mid-off. Again off the back foot. This is terrific exhibition of power hitting, Mudassar Bhai.
Look at the timing, Asghar. Forget about the power. Yeah, this was something which was generated power shot. 100 meters.
The key thing is there, he's standing still. And standing still, waiting for the ball, picking up length. That's the way to go. I think a lot of other young batsmen and batting in general, they can learn a lot from Attari, the way he's playing in these conditions.
Definitely, and during the toss, the captain of Cool Boys said, the best team needs to qualify for the final. And I believe they are the best team. Cool Boys, after at one stage we thought that they'll be racing towards 160 mark. good comeback in the bowling and they know that they need to go near the target and make sure they don't lose the match by 40 runs. Brilliant batting. They did all their homework.
Very intelligent batting and very well led by Rizwan. He has full faith in his players and cut for all. This time Atiq gone for another 6. Wow, wow, wow. Atiq joining the party. He was watching from the other end. Now he climbs into that one for a 6.
It's winter here, but it's raining sixes at Vision Cricket Centre. A flighted delivery, once again, straight bat, lofted shot over the long on. They're dealing in sixes. 136 in danger.
I called it 3 overs ago. I told you these two, the ability of Zaman Atari and Atiq, the way they're playing. This time he hits it again hard. They will pick up another 2. So absolute game on. 10 balls, 25 runs. Now Rasasi will be looking to just get this game at least in their pocket.
I like the approach. They want to win this game and they want that positive intent to carry in the final big match against Z Game strikers. Brilliant, brilliant ball. Slow in the air, trying to go for that cross-batted shot, completely misses. 25 needed of 9 deliveries. Get Zaman Attari back on strike.
Yeah. On that occasion, he went across the line. Normally, if he goes downtown, he's a fair chance, uses his feet. And Usman intelligently bowled, pushing his length back. Still game on, 8 balls, 24 runs. This is getting very interesting and exciting here.
They need a boundary. Anything, I think, around 16, 17 is gettable in the final over. Quicker one. And this time, up in the air, an easy catch taken. But it's too late, I would say, for Rasasi. What a knock tonight played by Zaman Attari.
Yeah, Zaman Attari was brilliant with the 5-6 in the last over. This time the quicker one. And he tried to hit it out of the park, outside edge. And Harsh does the rest. Rasasi, I think they got to blame themselves, especially in the field. They leaked a lot of runs early on and at crucial stages. You can't afford to do that.
That is what I was saying. You cannot be dependent on 2 players, especially on Adnan Khan and Syed Maqsood. Bowling was not up to the mark for them throughout the tournament. They lost that game against G4 Lions. That hurted them badly. But full marks should be given to cool boys. They know their targets. They were very cool when they came out to bat, especially that man, Atiqur Rahman, Muhammad Atiq. Still unbeaten, out in the middle. Zaman Attari is the man to watch in the final.
Yeah, Abdur Rahim comes in. He hasn't done much in this tournament, but he's a big striker of the ball. I've seen him hit the long ball and 7 deliveries. They need 24 runs. They must be really trying to get this win as well now that they qualify. Now they want to carry this momentum and beat Rasasi.
Can he manage a boundary? Brilliantly bowled, well fielded off his own bowling. Brilliant spell by Usman Munir. 2 overs, 20 runs, 2 wickets. Now it's becoming tough to reach that 137 mark for them.
After 9 is 113 for 3 with 24 required in the last over. But what happened in last couple of overs, and still Atiq is in the middle. I would say they have a chance, they have a sniff, but Rasasi will be really keen to at least close this game on a win. Even if they don't qualify, at least they try to win this game.
And where is Ehtesham Siddique? He did not use Ehtesham Siddique. You need to do your homework. It's not about posting the total. You need to defend that. Hafiz Afridi has not been used. Should have been brought in earlier when Atiq was going after the fast bowlers. He has that knack and ability to get the wickets with those slower ones and cutters, but it's all done and dusted for Rasasi.
Yeah, they made few mistakes here and there, and I believe, especially tactics-wise, Zaman Atari is a big six hitter against the spinners, and whenever I'm not saying that he's not a good player of fast bowling, but he's not that comfortable playing those medium pacer and into the pitch. If he's a freebie, could have brought on earlier.
6 deliveries, 24 needed. Atiq on strike, 31 deliveries faced, 60 runs to his name. Look at that slower delivery. Couple of runs. There's a chance for run out. Poor thinking by Abdul Hafiz Afridi. You need to stay near the stumps. Couple of runs has been added.
I think after that qualification scenario, Rasasi, the body language has gone down. Although they might win this game, and I think they are favourite to win this game with 22 runs to go, but the body language has gone down. Beautifully bowled by Afridi. That's what we were thinking earlier as well. He should have been brought on earlier and try to pick up wickets. When you know that he's a class player like Atari walks in, you cannot contain such good players. You need to look for that wicket and bring your best bowlers, and don't wait for things to happen.
Bowling in the block hole. Just a single. I feel pity for Rasasi, but again, what a brilliant show by Cool Boys, making sure they sail into the final of the first season of DCC X10 Division 2. Brilliant slower delivery.
Look at, he's showing his experience and class. 4 deliveries, 4 runs. Not easy to bowl the last over when you're defending, and he's doing it easily. And Rasasi can take some pride out of it. At least they pulled this game off. They played really well. Wasn't a bad total. I guess 15 runs were short because they lost some wickets in between. This time, Atiq goes reverse. Oh, he's becoming a T20 or T10 specialist, Mohammad Atiq.
Brilliant this time by Atiq. Waited and just glided by opening the face of the blade. A cheeky shot. What do you call this shot?
Reverse flick. That's all I can say. Now, you know, they say copybook stuff in the older days. Now you need to written another book for these sort of shots. The last ball, back of hand, slow down, fielded at long on. And that concludes a victory for Rasasi, but they won't be impressed the way they need that qualification to go their way. They needed to restrict Cool Boys under 96, but Cool Boys coming close and qualifying for the final, and Rasasi winning by 14 runs in Division 2 DCC X10 tournament.
Overall, more than 240 runs have been scored in 20 overs. A brilliant match we have witnessed tonight. Both the teams fighting for that position in the final, and at last Cool Boys just managing with a better run rate. Second team to qualify in the final. Batting first, they have posted 136. Rasasi, they need to make sure to keep below 96. Cool Boys, they managed 122 in their allotted 10 overs. So we got the news. It will be Cool Boys versus Z Game Strikers in the final, and before the final we have one more game between the Expendables and G4 Lions. Farhad, they're very happy, and they should be, because they had been brilliant throughout the tournament. To talk about those spinners or batting, especially the captaincy, it was up to the mark by Rizwan.
Yeah, Rizwan has done a great job. Look at the scorecard. Atiq at the top. He started off brilliantly. 36, ball 78, not out. Avas fell early. Rizwan played a decent knock at that stage. Then Zaman Atari, the man, 11 ball 45. That in that innings where he gone 5 sixes in a row, and Rahim is already won 122 for 3 after 10.
6 bowlers have been used. Only Usman Munir was pick of the bowler by getting 2 wickets to his name. Brilliant spell. Shinde got Faisal Amin, I beg your pardon, just a wicket to his name, but was expensive. And Mohammad Rashid, 1 over 31. What a clean hitting by Zaman Attari in that over. And talking about second innings story so far, brilliant start by Atiq. Lofted the very first delivery over long on. Then what a comeback by Faisal Amin. Then it was all about Atiq. No look shot as said by Ahmed. And this was the wicket number 2. Then came in boom boom of this team, Zaman Attari.
Tremendous. In that over, he just took the game away from Rasasi in just those 5 deliveries. 5 back-to-back sixes. Off the front foot, off the back foot, aiming straight through mid-wicket. Oh, that was the longest one. That went a long, long way. Back on the roof. Another one goes straight down the ground for a 6. And then the leg spinner has gone for another 6. This time Atiq going over long on. Quicker delivery, and finally Attari fells, but that was too late for Rasasi.
And looking at the match summary, toss won by Rasasi. Abdul Hafiz was among the runs, 48 to his name and 24 to Usman Munir. And the bowlers, it was a one-man show. Awais Mansoor, 4 wickets to his name, 14 runs in his allotted 2 overs. And when the chase began, it was very well led by Mohammad Atiq, 68 of just 36 deliveries. Then that quick knock by Zaman Attari, making sure that they crossed that 96 mark, 42 of 11 deliveries. Usman Munir was the pick of the bowler with 2 wickets. And look at that points table in Division 2. It clearly shows that Z Game Strikers has 12 points, they qualified. And Cool Boys with better run rate, they also qualified for the finals with 10 points. I feel sorry for Rasasi. And without wasting much time, let's go down to the sideline for the presentation. We have Ahmed Khwaja with the player of the match.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the post-match presentation of the fan code DCC X10 Division 2 match number 19, played between Cool Boys and Rasasi. It was Rasasi who won the toss, elected to bat first, and they posted a mighty score of 136. And in response, Cool Boys could only manage 122 runs, but they needed only a score of 96 runs to qualify for the grand final, and they have done so. We've had quite a few notable performances. Atiqur Rahman, 68 of 38 for Cool Boys. Mohammad Awais Jr., 4 wickets for 14. But there could only be one player of the match. That award will be presented by Mr. Shiju Sam, our match referee. And that goes to Abdul Hafiz Afridi of Rasasi for his 48 of 18. A fabulous knock that propelled his side to a massive score. अब्दुल हफीज़ मुबारक को बहुत बड़ी इनिंग खेली. हाफ वे स्टेज पे 136 का टारगेट आपको लग रहा था कि इनफ था कि उनको आप रिस्ट्रिक्ट कर लें?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. सबसे पहले तो बहुत अच्छा टूर्नामेंट हुआ है और आई थिंक 136 स्कोर इन T10 इज़ द बेस्ट स्कोर. और मतलब उनको हमने 95 में करना था आउट. अनफॉर्चुनेटली अच्छा खेल गए अतीकुर रहमान और बाकी प्लेयर अच्छा खेले हैं, तो अच्छा मैच हुआ है, मज़ा आया खेलने का.
और ओवरऑल X10 का एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा एक नई टीम के साथ खेलने के साथ?
जैसा कि मैं राशिद भाई के साथ खेल रहा हूँ, ऑलमोस्ट काफ़ी टाइम से खेल रहा हूँ. नए लड़के थे तो अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस था. बहुत अच्छे लड़के, अच्छे क्रिकेटर और एक अच्छा टूर्नामेंट, एक अच्छा सेटअप, तो मज़ा आया.
और ये प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच अवार्ड आप किसके नाम करना चाहेंगे?
ये प्लेयर ऑफ द मैं सूदी भाई को देना चाहूँगा, क्योंकि थ्रू आउट टूर्नामेंट जैसे उन्होंने बैटिंग की है बहुत ज़बरदस्त. ऑलरेडी 3 वो ले चुके हैं, तो मैं चाहता हूँ ये भी उनको दें.
Well done, Abdul Hafiz. Well played today.
Thank you very much.
Well, that was the enigmatic all-rounder Abdul Hafiz Afridi with the sparkling 48-run inning that got him the Player of the Match award. That's all from the post-match award ceremony. Stay tuned. We have another match coming up. It's G-Force Lions taking on the Expendables. But till then, we'll take a break and we'll see you after it.